So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's on it, can he get away? No foul, says the referee. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Aims beyond the header! Oh, in he goes again! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Modric. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Teze. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Zakaria. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Akliush. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. And he shoots! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Akliush. And it's Teze. Zakaria. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks something. Takes a shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That'll be a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Half-time getting close now. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. He's in a good position here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Lexington definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Kudus. Nice control. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Tese getting this one clear. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. Picked out Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! Parma are back in business. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Parma grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Akliush. Oh, super ball. That's very neat. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Coming on the field is number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Parma appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Akliush. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Brobbey. Messi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi, Yamal, and a chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Yamal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He can run onto that. That's a decent clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Parma desperately searching for the winner here. Can he spark a counter here? Great vision. Back into the middle. Good ball, good take. It's a promising position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution in progress.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
time.
Now it's Brobbey. Now it's Rafinha. Brobbey. Now it's Rafinha. Mendes cuts it out. Now it's Brobbey. Till. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Oh, that's neat. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's it.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.